Want to dance? Hey!
Smell blood. Let's cook with fire, baby. Put 'em up.
Keeping my head down. burn. Everything. Allow me to demonstrate.
Watch this. Heading out. Just another step to go.
Certainly.
It's making me sweat. Let's go.
Shake off the dust. Unclaimed, I'm sure. What's inside? Something we can use? At your command. Come, my gods. There is still enough to be done this day.
You can't see me. Rat feet.
Best think ahead or I'm lost.
Hey, good looking.
Bye forever, pal. Red in tooth and claw.
I don't fancy their chances.
Breathe deep and move. Looking ahead. Should mind my step. Charmed, I'm sure. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could. Can't slow down.
Do what must be done. Oakfather, ease the road.
No one's seen me yet. Find a way forward. Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning. Best keep your hands to.
progeny.
This hiding place.
Turn back. We must have all the nether stones before we approach the brain.
Corpses arranged in some tent. Sail the wise Londo.
In the glory of what is to come.
Work to be done.
Yes?
Such authority.
What to do?
Don't be shy. While I'm at it,
I've got a long right on my feet.
Jahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
Sing a song of Baldur, who found it.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Transformed, he felt there the love. Succumbed as thread from nether years, arose to conquer all. No hope is gone, so it seems. The game's not over yet. New hands are
I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside our club.
Wiklaren?
Boo, the title Jahira does as Jahira.
Is there? Wonderful. Another Minsk in the making.
Ha! Not without a companion, I'm afraid. Boo will ask some of his sewer-dwelling friends.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be...
Not even for Boo?
With haste.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but
Wiklarin? Minsk.
Bug, the title Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way.
Well, at least you're getting to know him a little better. I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no—
Not even for...
If not over, then through.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Never has Boo been more proud of my failures. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. Even though it led to evil ends. And even the true Jahira is not always right. She sometimes pets Boo a little too roughly. Or denies him the breakfast broth so that I must dip him in the pot when she looks the other way. I begin to wonder if good and evil is not a thing of knowing. If it is sometimes a thing that Minsk must decide for himself. Alone. Which is why I'm asking you. Do you know, I think the feeling has passed. I am well, and it was just gas. And I have forgotten the question. Yes, Boo, we really should be on our way. Oh, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice-laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches, too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Is it power? True, it has made Minsk strong. Boo can scarcely get comfortable, so firm has my physique grown. But what does the parasite take in return? It is a horror wrapped in honey. Stay your sweet tooth, says Boo. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends? Does it? You have seen all there is to see of Minsk, short of me stripping down to my stitches. Perhaps I can... but no, Boo has only just made himself comfortable. Let us leave the inspection for camp. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle. Really? Ooh, I think our friend has suffered a head wound of his own. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers. As you wish, but quietly. It is listen. On this matter I have held small counsel with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil. None at all. You are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would. There is more than a little to know, I think. Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still. The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashomon, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no? Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land lie sleeping. And for this, we had best be glad. In Rashomon, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot. The first time... Yes, Boo, that as you wish. Boo?
Well met. Oakfather preserve you. The city, you mean? With all its noise, seems better. All that potential is too often I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full... Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that. Given the circumstances?
I wasn't expecting it, but...
Whatever dost thou require?
Soldier?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes.
Hey, soldier.
Sounds boring. Oh, fuck.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Now, what do you need of Minsk? Minsk shall... Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Not avert his pain.
despite everything. You come to speak of the last time Minsk... Truly! But you have seen my hamster, yes?
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything.
Minsk just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Fuck you.
Minsk seems quite the, enthusiastic ally. Would all do well to remain on his good side. And out of the range of his fists.
The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? As you like. No cub, no fun. The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? The cub and the crow. Sounds like a cautionary tale, as it probably should. Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
twice the stone.
But Orlando did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Hither, oh hither! Come, come, Sororicide awaits. Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me not to let you in. But I'd never listen to the pretender to your fetid throne. The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death. I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch. Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so. We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, master. A thousand succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
I confess that the last time I came here, I thought it would be my tomb. You can see why.
worked in the bedrock of the city. The very stone reeks of misery and despair.
A sad shrine kept well.
They say you will fight her, Lady Orin. Will you shatter her?
Shh! Speak not. Silence is precious to die for. And Lady Orin is already too loud, always talking. She speaks of you, of a duel. Are you going to choke her prattle away? Make her quiet for us? Yes, quiet.
I hear you are to duel Lady Orin. If it pleases you, child of murder, I would have her carcass once you're finished. Oh, I don't. I ask the same favor of Lady Orin. Either of your pelts would make a most exquisite trophy. I'm sure you understand.
The prodigal child returns to duel Lady Orin, no less. I normally abhor theatrics, but that would be quite the spectacle. And barely the stone trembles at your presence. Baal is watching, so is Orin. We are waiting.
You have returned. Do you remember? You were the one who first fed me flesh.
I believe Orin first made an incision in the upper left clavicle.
I am afraid I must disagree. Orin's first cut was quite clearly the throat, but would she not toy with the victim? Why begin with a death blow? A properly cut throat does not kill right away. It bleeds the victim.
Like a prize piglet, trussed up for the slaughter. Yes, you're quite right. I hear you have returned to do battle with Lady Orin. To tear
It is a pity you are already marked for Orin's blade. I would have relished pitting you against my own. I will settle, however, for seeing the two of you clash.
The corpse does not respond. Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
be my own chamber.
The corpse does not respond.
Your savior approaches, scuttling in without the tyrant's rock. You are a mangled bloodbrain, thinking father could be refused. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me the way. Slice and slit. He guides my dagger still. Did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. You do not lie, underling. It is your blood I am destined to spill. Your death spit will stain these walls, little lamb. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
This is the truth you had forgotten. You were the favorite, the chosen. Orin was your subordinate. You led the cultists of Baal and orchestrated the absolute plot. It was your genius, your cruelty, your design. At your moment of greatest triumph, when all the pieces were in place, she betrayed you, infected you, and took your place.
Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing. city. A slaughterhouse ripened for my blades. And you stole it! Enough! 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 The runt must be culled. Come close, my death's heads, but keep your blades unblooded. Bar demands a jewel. He wants to taste my domination. An altar flowing with his own unwilling flesh. Draining, dying, drip, drip, drip.
You should have trained harder, Master.
Demands a pure blood sport. Anyone interferes, we gut them.
Well, so much for peace.
Master, you are the chosen one. He comes for you.
Father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you. For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Baal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers. In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
Thou hast defied Baal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. I, too, still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee, who hath challenged the gods and now liveth to tell of it. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Baal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure.
The sole way to atone for thine actions is to do better in a new dawn. That dawn has come. Baal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he knew. The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Baal could not extinguish, and so, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew. The heart of a savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer. Thou hast vanquished thine urge. I share thine enthusiasm, in mine own manner. Today thou art born anew.
A genuine pleasure to meet you again, my friend.
Congratulations. That was hard fought and well deserved. You're free.
Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none. Do not thank me. Trust in thy courage and the conviction of thy companions. As it was, so it is again. A hero has risen from a legacy of death.
I live once more. The Dreadlord's plaything no longer. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear to Vlaakith.
Born anew, cured of all distraction. Good. Orin's Netherstone is in our grasp. And now we must look ahead to the other. Gortash. Find him and take his Netherstone.
This ought to be good.
control rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
Death's head does not speak, only
You rejected your own blood. Your unholy provenance.
That stack of bones up there, that was his friend. So, I shouldn't have had a nibble. No, it's fine. I think friends nibble their friends. Cousin, of course you're my favorite. Maybe I was from your mass, so they are my favorite too.
Get going.
penitent looks at you silently. If the penitent doesn't respond, there is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. The penitent blinks.
Dance.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Nah, don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
A friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked. You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting. A little further.
Still alive. So that's progress. to keep going.
Don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers. You lucky little people here.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
But we are troublemakers.
Up and keep your mucking.
Come on!
Personally, I don't see why we need the steel watch. With folks like you cutting about our streets, we're safe as can be.
Welcome back, my darling. Are we feeling Ruby?
Amethyst? Malachite? Tell me. I'm here for all your glittering needs. Remember.
I won't do it again.
Don't you have nothing else to do but browbeat this boy?
What do you propose? Let him run amok.
Look around you.
No lesson heeded.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
I doubt his
Peaceful
father's
for the
civilian. Probably dead in a gully or drunk in a tavern.
You're living in is this.
Try!
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
You're a bloody boulder! That's out of line! Everyone, she's back!
New heroes grace Baldur's Gate with their presence. It's it, brother.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, "I'm sorry, sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained? In all this time she's been away? 7. The message went, "I'm sorry, you know what to do."
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed? Oh, the one stern parent is quite enough, thank you very much.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots. No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother. Go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Something over there. I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Time to press ahead.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
How can you tell?
Rich.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good.
I don't think so. That's because there's nothing here to... Isn't it?
For how long?
The only moment you're living in is...
I feel something.
Yes, my friend.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jahira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief. Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like, never planning on letting that go, are you? No, cub. He does not mean me. Now, cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. You.
I wondered if it would take you long to spot. Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there. Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, at least feel close.
Lost in thought. It shall be done.
How much farther can I go? Just out of view. These boots have seen everything.
A glowing orb, but its purpose is unclear.
Out of sight, out of mind. Best be on my way.
Let me guess, you need something. No rest. Be you wicked? No. That's not meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
A glowing orb, but its purpose is unclear.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
Salutations. My pleasure.
Quite ready for you.
I venture forth.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The work is never done. Poking, prodding.
Hey ho.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Gods are watching me.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But then, perhaps I make too much of this. How can I beg privacy when I was not half so trusting on our first meeting? Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Still in control. Just. Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Right, what now?
Everybody. Something you don't see in the mouth every day.
Scarab,
I dared you first, so you have to. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it. You're
Not my type. He's not been near a razor in months.
Neither have I. I'm exactly as Yondala made me. Never felt so liberated.
Yeah, you said. Well, they were in the Gazette. Saw their pictures and everything.
You're right. Apparently they're...
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Types.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Sounds like something you'd say if
No
you had
one
no
has
idea.
anything to fear if everyone just does what they're told. You might
Everything is going to be all right.
Absolutists.
Promise.
Mummy.
That's right. Mummy is here.
Charms! Wards! Abjuratory aids! Get them all right here! Protection, of course! Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeves? Can't be too prepared.
Bake something. Love bacon. Remember?
see if the Baldur's Mount will interview you. The Gazette loves interviewing heroes. They talked to Gortash last tender.
Satisfaction, Garrett?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Everyone just does what they're told.
Maybe
We could go for a walk.
Would you like that?
Mummy! Mummy!
It's all right, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
I'd really spare no
Yeah, older
expense.
than you. Sell more broadsheets.
Think we can get the wall built?
Now that's something you don't see in the mouth every day.
What's in this edition? More absolute scaremongering?
A positive headline. About a group of adventurers, no less.
Adventurers? Necromancers?
Terrible! Idiot! Fool! Scarab, no! Scarab! God's sake!
Yes, but I dared you first,
Scarab!
so you have to go.
Scarab! Ah!
My fingers crossed. I'm not going in there and get swallowed by a devil.
How may I be of further assistance? So keen to return to the Hells. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal? Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone! How may I be of further assistance? Now you've...
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling uninvited.
Let us show them how it's done.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Marching.
All right, what now?
Offer, but there is no reason to provoke him by invading his home.
Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right.
Right.
Down the stairs.
Here's one. Whose pocket would you rather pick? Druid's?
Look at your spot. Closer. I know where the Snow Lord is.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes.
I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. Oh, no.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
believe I'm doing this.
We're gonna get out of here, right? Get in, get the hammer, and go. Easy. Ugh! Let's just find that... On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, it's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
I don't hear the Emperor. It can't reach us here, I guess.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return. The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
I hope so. But it is a faint hope. Just like me. I can't leave. I could only suffer. But I'm supposed to do that in silence. Everyone here hates me for what I am. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, and done by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice. Discovered an ancient gift, prince, in need of a savior. The Orphic hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. Hope can help. The hammer is here in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate. Remember, quiet as a mouse. The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do.
I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure. No, it's my turn! I never asked this of anybody. Nobody was capable, nobody was worthy, nobody was good enough, but you! You have it all. Can you save me? Please, 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 please! All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. But be careful, when you take the hammer, the fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.